Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be working on this little project that I've, been working on. And I've just done the very basics. We've now got a test map. The play button takes you to a map, but it's like empty other than one cube. So if we have a look in the test map, you can see we've just got a nice little, for feature testing. But the only problem is at the moment, if I press escape, all it does is release my cursor, but it wouldn't do that in an actual build. So we just need to figure out a way to actually get a main menu. So I'm going to create myself a little checklist for everything I want to do. So what I want to do is I want to get a menu. So when you press escape, it'll allow you to open a menu and you can go back to the main menu. Then you could quit from the main menu. I would also like to add the very basics of terrain to the main actual map. And I would like to release a test, a little test, very basic build on itch.io for you guys to try out. So I'm going to go watch tutorials and try and learn how you actually make a main menu. So bear with me. Okay, so as you can see, thanks to Bracky's tutorial, we have a little menu. But the problem is when I press escape, seeing as I've hid the cursor, it just exits the thingy, so I can't actually do anything because I'm not in the game. But I think I know how to fix it, but seeing as I'm a very rookie game dev, I just hope that I don't end up exploding something and give myself a million errors. So what can I say except wish me luck and bean. Okay, so I copied the lock thing. So you see here. And this is my third ever game. Oh my goodness, it works. And if I click remain, yeah, my cursor locks again. Click escape, I can click menu, takes me to the menu. I can go back to the test map. Then I can click escape again. Then I can quit, which obviously doesn't do anything. So no way, this actually works. I'm actually proud of myself. That error was never there. I don't know what you're on about. So let's just, it's the best thing I've ever accomplished. So now we can check the main menu off the checklist. All we need to do now is go into our main map, save this of course, I'm not losing everything I've done, and build a map, because currently I don't really want my bean to be standing on a cube. It's not a very exciting game, that. Okay, so we got some good news. I figured out how to use the terrain tool. Alright, so I have made this little mountain. It's really nothing special, but I plan the player starting up here somewhere. They walk through a little tutorial following a path, and they come down here. There's more little tutorial, path goes down here, more tutorial, come down in that, and then they're in the actual game. But I don't know if the slope's too steep or not, so I'm going to test that now. Hello, this is future me, 3 days in the future, because I done quite a lot of work and then kind of forgot to record any of it. So I think I've checked a few things off the checklist, can't remember what I wrote though, and I'm not going to listen to my cringy voice to figure out what I put on the checklist. So let's turn around. As you can see, we've got trees. They're black silhouettes, but that's because they're not loading. If we get close, they'll load. As you can see, we've got a little starting hut, as I said I wanted to add, with some lovely wood texture. As you can see, we've got a little sign here, welcome to Littlesville, enjoy your stay. And that's not even the best thing, right? So I finally had an idea of what I want this game to be. It took me so long to figure it out, but last night I was lying in my bed. Then editor me decided to take over, because that explanation took me something like 30 hours to say. So basically my theme is, you've got me minding my own business, right? And then you have to complete a task in the village that can be something like getting the farmers sheep or what have you, and the farmer will then reward you with something, right? But then you go to bed in your lovely little mansion, but then when you wake up, time just resets and you relive that day, but except you're doing a different quest. So to begin with, you think it's just you're going to bed, you're doing it, it's repetitive, but that is all wrong, because what happens is throughout time the game will slowly start to break, and once the game will start getting to a point where it's very clearly breaking, and you'll be able to notice that it's breaking, and you'll start to think something's not right here. And the more quests you do, the more the game will break, and it'll get to the point where the entire map is just gone, just exploding in a gigantic like ball of fire, and then you're inside the game, and your goal is to navigate the inside of the game. Your goal is to navigate around the code and to try and find where the problem was in the code, fix it, and then you can you fix it, then you fix the game, and then the game restarts and you forget everything that happened. So that makes no sense, but it does make sense. If you don't understand what I mean, ask me in the comments, because I know nobody will do that. So yeah, that's my amazing explanation, drawn perfectly on Paint. Yeah. Well, I found this absolutely amazing add-on asset, right? Look how many things it adds. It adds so much. It's actually just incredible. And another incredible thing I found was the prototype to my to the amazing transition there. Very, very smooth. Well done, me. No, but it's basically the very first prototype. As you can see, it's just called temp name, because, well, it doesn't have a name. Version 1.0.1, because 0.1 was adding the trees and adding a hut and that. And the version 1 bit was adding actual terrain, not just test map. I've upgraded everything. I've made devlogs for it. You can now choose if you want to go on this map or the test map. It's got I'm putting proper work into this. But anyways, I've got rid of the trees because they're massive black silhouettes that are really annoying. As you can see, we've got this lovely little house, right? And well, as you can see, I have just put down a little sort of layer for, why is there trees there? I've just kind of put down a little sort of rough layer of what I want the whole, well, maybe not the whole town to look like, but some of the town to look like. And also what I might do is in the different time loops, as the time loops go on, maybe I'll make it so the village gets more and more advanced, and you get to the point where they're they've got super, super nice houses. Alright, so I think that'll conclude it for this actually. I'll add some more stuff just off camera to this little village, but other than that, I think that'll do for this episode. So if you want to check out the game so far, which it may be well updated by the time you're watching this, there'll be a link to it in the description. Any questions, post it in the comments, and can we get this to, let's say, 2 likes? Very ambitious there. I'll just like it on both of my accounts, so we're gonna reach it. But yeah, if you think this is a good idea, please let me know. If you see this as well, let me know, because I don't know how well it's going to do. Wish editor me good luck, and hope that I don't die, because it's going to take me about 30 years to edit this. And I think I've checked everything off my checklist. If I haven't, then I'll just put a tick beside it anyways. So there's my checklist on screen. Get ready for the outro. And I think that's all I need to say. Subscribe. Alright, goodbye. Thank you for watching.